Well, good morning guys, and welcome back to Mod and Pop Thrift. My name is Tom, and I am a full-time eBay reseller, and I am a stay-at-home dad for my 5 kids, and I have 1 on the way. Sorry about the fan noise. I'm going to try and take care of that in just a second. We've got 23 going out on a Monday morning, and 2 that were supposed to go out Friday, but I got them labeled and then forgot to take them to UPS. Let's get into it. Hopefully that is a little less of a buzz for you this morning. Little bitty Barbie, and these, I don't know if I can make it do it, but they work. Let me see if I can get it to spark. Yeah, they work. They smell like a firecracker. Happy 4th of July. Those are rollerblades. I picked up a bag with for $7 with all kinds of accessories, and these sold for $12.50 or something. They are rollerblade branded with the tags, and the sparkers still work, so that's kind of the cream of the crop kind of thing. It's not like every Barbie roller skate you ever find is going to be worth something. These are essentially a cross promotion thing that is reasonably sought after. Another mechanical keyboard. Levi found this for $5. Keytronic, not a great buy. It sold for $10, and it's been listed a long time. I think I had it listed for $20. I sent an offer for like $17. The guy came back at $10, and I'm like, you know what, let's get it moved. So that's just out of the way at that price. It's not, you're not really making money. But let's look at this. So eBay has recently added to the ISO app. This is how much money you made. And there's been estimators online for a long time. I'm sure you can find it somewhere else. But I do everything on the Apple phone app almost exclusively. And so you can see how much you made off of the item, and then you take your cost of goods out of that, and that's how much profit it is. So I haven't bought the shipping label yet for this, but you can see that the buyer's all in at $24. They paid $1.25 in sales tax, and then I paid $3.50 in seller fees. So minus my $10 in shipping that it's probably going to cost, and my and the $5 sale, the $5 cost of goods, I'm probably going to be $5 on it. But that's an interesting thing. There's my wife bringing me IKEA bags. Say hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
This is Streets Culture, which is a decent brand. JCPenney's, Y2K. This is a really cool print, and it's in decent shape other than right here. And I don't know if that was on there when I bought it, or if it got there after I bought it, like I spilled something on it. I don't think I would have bought it with that on there, but I don't remember it being there. But I don't it's possible I checked it and missed or forgot to check it. Anyway, that those shirts, like Hawaiian shirts but with 90s weird flair, those do reasonably well, even in like a street culture brand that would be less desirable because it's like cheap pennies clothes. JC Pennies is what I'm talking about. Sold for $13 plus shipping, and I think I paid $5 for it, so not a huge profit again there. Probably $5 or $6. Grey's Anatomy. I would not pick these up on purpose. I bought a huge, my Goodwill had 3 of these, totally full of DVD series, and they were $6 a box. So I bought all of them, and I made a fortune. And Grey's Anatomy is the last to sell, and they sold for $8 plus medium mail shipping. Grey's Anatomy does not sell at almost any price. He sold for $2 a piece. So don't pick up Grey's Anatomy. I only listed it as part of a huge lot, so I already owned it. I might as well not throw it away. These are gross old oil cans that have been opened, but people collect metal oil cans. And this Sovereign is not one you see very much. So I paid 50 bucks. Good morning, Levi. For a bunch of them, like 25, and those sold for $21.50. And then Officer Hops paid $2 for her. This is from Zootopia. Sold for $14 plus shipping. Disney plushes, especially park plushes, can do really well, but it depends on what they are, so you gotta be careful. But some of them do really well, so comp them when you find them.
So this is, Dad got this for 75 cents. It's a Ford.
Just a local Ford dealer.
Yeah. He got it with a bunch of hats. And he got them all for 75 cents.
A piece.
The buyer paid
$14.50 plus free shipping. Ready, set, go!
This is a new and packaged orange Kalamazoo. You like hum into it and it makes a weird noise.
Kazoo.
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 Kazoo. Dad paid
like $4 for each for like 5 of them.
It sold for $14.50. Buyers all in at $15.36. This is a Dave Matthews Band tour shirt, 2001. It sold for $19. Buyers in at $20.33.
I've had that way longer than I expected to have it. I love Dave Matthews Band, but that did not sell very well. So I paid like $6 for that on Whatnot, and it sold for 20 bucks, but it took a long time. These stickers, I paid 50 cents for both of them, and they're gas and oil related, so I expected them to do well without comping them. They sold for $7 plus shipping. So I guess they did pretty well by most standards, but not a lot of money, and I had to sell them together in order to get that. Shorts, tiny shorts, but they are shorts. They are very vintage Champion. Let me block Levi out. They're like, these are boxers shorts. University of Illinois. I paid $1 for these at a vintage clothing yard sale. Sold for $13 free shipping. And it's like whack-a-mole. And they sold in a couple of weeks. What do you got? Let's go to, what do you have to show the audience, Barker Beauty?
I have this marker. We bought it somewhere and it sold for nothing. Picked this up at Goodwill for like $3. It sold for $14. Buyers all in at $25. If it had the shade, it would have done better.
Doctor Who vintage paperbacks. These would have been a hoarder house thing, so I've had them since December of 21, and they sold for $6 plus shipping. They're going to be super easy to ship. Okay, so Levi's pulling a video game for me, but this hat was a problem. This hat sold to a customer, and then they didn't. I told you guys about the glitch at the end of the last video, and so they were having the same problem, and then I told them, hey, you should be able to try it again and it should go through, or I can send you an invoice. And this is the message he sent me. Nope, I'm over it. And I'm like, well, then you're either going to pay for it, or in 4 days it's going to be a ding on your account. And then later he's like, sorry, my attitude was bad earlier. Here's the money, I paid for it. So that worked out really well. And then Levi has Excite Bike.
Excite Bike sold for $17.49. Buyers all in at $18.80.
And how long have we been back from Disney? A couple weeks. So
yeah. It was a good buy.
Goodbye.
This guitar t-shirt sold for $16.99. Buyers all in at $23.44. How long have you had this?
Forever. I don't know. A long time.
A long time. Where did we get it? I don't know.
Okay, so lightning round. This is perfection. It's not all of them. There's 9 pieces. I bought at auction a whole bunch of toys, and the thing that this goes into, it's a big Tupperware ball that these like baby matching shapes. Those extra pieces do reasonably well. I paid $3 or something for the whole box, and it had like Mork from Mork in it, so I made money. These are Hoarder House books. I just lotted some detective books together, and they did $9 plus shipping, and they've been listed. Like I said, Hoarder House stuff is all December of 21. And then Levi told me I had to do something in the Groove voice, and I totally forgot when I was doing the books. This sold just now, sold for, it is Gibson. It is strange shape because it is for Flying V guitar, and it is in nice shape. We bought it for $20. How many weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Maybe 3 weeks ago we bought it.
I'd say 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Levi says 3 weeks ago. We bought it for $20, and she just sold for $110. Free shipping. Buyer paid $117 and some change, and we will make lots and lots of money. Yay!
If you've ever seen this happen to Voidfill, let us know in the comments below.
Vintage Walt Disney World bucket hat. I have a huge head, and then it has Goofy on it. I don't know if this is youth. I think I had this listed as a youth size. Certainly I did. It's not, it says one size fits all adult, but it's little. So we'll see about how that does for the customer. Hopefully it works out. It does say one size fits all adult. This, I'll just put this up because like the print is going to be hard to show. It's a single, it's not a single stitch. I think it's a vintage t-shirt. The Walt Disney World hat sold for $9 plus shipping. This vintage art piece shirt sold for $9.50 plus shipping. Goosebumps, 7 books. I paid 50 cents a piece, which would put me at $3.50, and they sold for $16 free shipping, but they'll go media. I sold these socks. I paid $1 for them on a clearance rack at Ace Hardware of all places. They sold for $5 plus shipping. I paid like $40 for 40 pairs of socks. Probably like 36 pairs of socks because there would have been tax. And I sold through a bunch, but I still have a bunch left. It's been more than a year since I bought them, so we'll just have to see. I mean, I'm making money when they sell. I thought they would sell faster, and I'm not making very much money. I don't do well with retail arbitrage almost ever. Either I don't know what's good, or I don't find deals that other people find. I don't know. Anyway, I paid $1 for this pair of socks. I've had it for a year, and it sold for $5. What you got, Levi?
This is a Carhartt dark brown maroonish color.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that maroon in Spanish, when you say the word maroon, it means brown?
Yes. Quick Spanish lesson for you. Sold for $15 with the baby blue one.
Oh, I guess I paid 75 cents for them at a garage sale. The price sticker's still on there.
Well, anyway.
And it's been
now
like,
we actually know the price.
Yeah, it's been like a week and a half.
We bought them, we listed them together, I think. Women's size medium.
Yeah.
And we got them at a garage sale.
And that's going to conclude our day of shipping, 23 items. And now we got some errands to run and such. All right, ladies and germs, we are at the Goodwills. We have some donations in the back, but we're going to go pick up some shoppings first, see if we can find anything. We just did all that shipping, and now we're going to go see if we can get some more stuff to list and then ship. Levi, I think we need a sofa this big for our house.
Yeah.
Except we don't have any place to put a sofa that big. Well, it's probably cheap because they went rid of it quick.
Nope.
$350, which, like, yeah, it's normally they price furniture here so cheap that it'll move super fast. But that thing is unique and clean and nice, and someone will pay $350 for it. Levi's grabbing himself some DVDs to watch, but man, there's a lot of stuff, but I don't know if there's a lot of anything worth buying.
This is a camera.
It's not a camera, it's a projector.
Oh. Even worse. Speakers and speaker systems?
Old tools.
$9.60.
Empty tool case. Probably not. Wonder what's in here.
Pig shape.
It's hot curlers. Nothing interesting. Does that have a cord? It can't be battery powered. Yeah, so it doesn't have the power cord. There's the batteries that go in it.
Jeez. What? Wait, no, this is like a...
See if you can figure it out.
You'd slip the little cartridges in there.
What little cartridges?
The music cartridges.
No. Keep working on it.
World's tiniest pitfall.
Did you figure it out what your VHS thing was for?
Yes. It's a rewinder.
Not much on there. What is that 5-in-1 thing?
What are these?
USB cable.
Magnetic gears.
Let's see. This is from Universal Studios. Levi found it. SpongeBob SquarePants 2002, so it's vintage, and it's frosty mug. We'll see about that. It's only $1.50. I had that in my hand the last time I was in here, so it's been here a while. And it was vaguely interesting then, and it's vaguely interesting now, but I don't think it's worth picking up.
What are you? Not what I thought you were. What are you? Dad. Fox and
This
Socks.
is a Katy pillar, but that's Kohl's Cares. Your Fox and Socks.
It's Rapunzel.
See if there's anything in the toys. There's just not even much over here to be anything, let alone. How did I not even see this 4-foot kerplunk? It looks like it's worth $100. I don't know what they were asking, but I bet it was cheap. The Dallas Cowboys.
Correct.
That's neat. Marble Works. At $1.50, this is probably worth looking at. That's some vintage Sesame Street. 1994. $1.50.
Denver Broncos. Don't cry, little man.
Please still work.
Now this is $100. It probably is worth it. I don't know anything about Day West, but you can just kind of look at it and say that's a higher quality bicycle. Okay, so the marbles seem to be this is like a build your own roller coaster for marbles kind of thing, and it's $4. And I I think I can probably get about 35 or 40. This is $1.49 and it's from 1994. And if nothing else, the kids will have fun with it. There are none sold, there are none listed. And so we're gonna give it a shot. It's $1.50. DVDs, Levi's got some DVDs. This drone is $3.50. It looks better than most of the drones I've ever seen, like cheap ones. So we're gonna play with it in the yard and maybe I'll comp it when we get home. Obviously the remote does something. These are like solar dancing toys, but they're all new and packaged. They're $5 a bag, and there seems to be 10 or 12, maybe 15 per bag. So we're less than 50 cents a piece. And I think if I make lots of Halloween and lots of Christmas, then we can probably get $30 out of those. These are mid-century modern, like candlestick holders, and they're just really unique looking for $2.46. And then this is a very distinct pattern of silverware, so at $3.40 we're going to take it and find out. Yeah, Interper I have done well with before, so at $3.50 there's just no reason to not take that. So what started out as not exciting, Levi looks like he's falling asleep, turned into okay. I think we're going to hang out here a little while and see if there's any more carts coming out and see if we missed anything in places that we don't normally look. And Levi's going to find the find of the day in just a minute, right? So these are sealed Apple keyboards at $25 a piece, and I think we're going to buy those just because they'll sell super fast. They're like $40 plus shipping. We'll make some money quick. This one is the same price. If this one was less or sealed, I would get it too. So evidently this has a price tag on it. These were sitting there for 3 weeks for $75, and I must have just caught them at the market. Goodwill, numero dos. Get in the comments. Predict. What are we going to find, Levi? What's the coolest thing we're going to find?
I don't know.
Okay.
A vacuum?
A vacuum. That's a odd take, but let's see. Schwinneton. How about some fancy dresses? This is $264. Might be worth picking up. Not a banger, but I'm gonna comp it real quick. Issue is that it's the first 5 seasons of a show that there are 6 seasons of.
I'm quickly changing my assumption to a giant toy motorcycle.
This place is empty shelves and a hot mess. It's pretty disappointing anymore. This used to be a pretty good store. I don't know what the deal is with it. It's only like a half a mile from, maybe a mile and a half from the place that I find all kinds of good stuff. It's a ping pong net, because I saw you open it a minute ago.
Did you have more otherwise?
Nope. This lady's buying your motorcycles, bro. I don't think we need those, dude. How much are they?
That's my question.
$23.
I'll go to Sandy's twice.
Buddy, that's not going to be powerful enough to get you to go as fast as your bicycle even. So it is not worth getting. It would end up being Caleb's. Man. Well, it just occurred to me that we totally forgot to record anything in there. This glass bottle says Ozark Water Company on it. It was $5, so I definitely got that. This we got for keeps for Evelyn. Little Tykes turtle, and it has the lid. It's a little bit dirty, but we're just gonna put dirty sand in it anyway. 50 cents a piece. We got My Hero Academia 1 and 2. We got the English Standard Version Study Bible. We got a Christian Standard leather, not engraved. Sometimes these are like personalized. And then Reading the Bible Supernaturally by John Piper. And then we got these shoes that were $6. I checked the bottoms. They are not popped. They should be $25 or so. plus shipping, and they're $6. And then these might end up being the find of the day. They are for I don't even know who makes a Forester, but it's 4 pads for Forester for $5. So not the best thrift day we've ever had, but certainly not bad. Like, we were gone a couple hours, just me and Levi having fun, and we made some money.